Welcome, friends, to the Blue Plate Special. It's an hour of real live music, 6 days a week on WDVX. If you would like to view today's acts, you can join us in studio at the Knoxville Visitor Center, on our YouTube channel, or streaming on our Facebook page. We have two bands in the studio today. Coming up in the second half of the show, we have the Spooky Ooos. But first, let's welcome Justin Kaleb to the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thank y'all very much. Well, I got a problem, I think I might. It started somewhere on the county line. It's a shaky hand or a shaky mind, so I get my feel both day and night. Brown river flow green, feel the sky. Get me low, get me high, 'cause I never am quite satisfied. There's times I see, times I'm blind. I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna fly another round, another line. I say it's fun, and I say it's fine, but it's a quicksand bed that'll take your life. It's a 1, 2, 3 on the roll of the dice. If God made man, did he make his vice? Did he give him sin like he gave his wife? And if I partake, if I oblige, is a part of the plan of the great divine. Well, I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna fly another round, another line. I say it's fun, and I say it's fine, but it's a quicksand bed that'll take your life. It's a 1, 2, 3 on the roll of the dice. When right and wrong ain't black and white, is it wrong to question why? Do we just live, then we die? Is it all a waste of time? I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna fly another round, another line. I say it's fun, and I say it's fine, but it's a quicksand bed that'll take your life. It's a 1, 2, 3 on a roll of the dice. Thank you so much. Don't look my way, I'm coming undone. It's more than I can take, my heart can't beat without your love. But when it comes my time, and the good Lord calls me by and by your love, with me can I die? 'Cause you can love again. Whenever I leave this world, you can love again. You can love again. And I hope you're graced by someone strong with understanding ways. I hope your walls can let him in. Find hope, find peace, love, don't forget, don't lose sleep. I know your walls will let him in. 'Cause you can love again. Whenever I leave this world, you can love again. And I'll be smiling down. You can find a better man to love you like I wish I can. Your love didn't begin. Me, it's not the end. You can love again. Whenever I leave this world, you can love again. And I'll be smiling down. You can find a better man to love you like I wish I can. Your love didn't begin. Me, it's not the end.
Thank you.
We've got Justin Kaleb here with us on the Blue Plate Special. Welcome back to the show, Justin.
Thank you, Mr. Paul.
Thank you. And, I'm interested to learn a little bit about how you got started in music. How long have you been playing music for a live studio audience?
Probably since I was about 12.
Okay.
Probably, yeah. Too early for math. I'm 34.
Okay.
So that long.
I realize sometimes a noon show is a struggle for musicians.
A little bit early for rock and roll, just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, so how about songwriting? Did you begin songwriting about the same time?
Yeah. I just seems like most of my heroes have either been running backs or songwriters. So yeah. First show ever was, I don't remember it, but it was probably something that I wrote.
Okay.
So
now, do you participate in any co-writing as well?
Not much. I say not much. Typically with one guy, the guy that produces my records. We both grew up kind of in the same music scene in Arkansas, lived about 30 minutes apart, and now we both live in Nashville together, so I pretty much do all of my work with him. He's my right-hand man, my partner in crime. That's the extent of my co-writing nowadays. I've done some of the random co-writes in the past. I can do it. I don't love it.
Okay.
It's kind of a necessary evil to me at times. If I'm with the right writer, then it's awesome. Yeah. But it's just hit or miss. You just never know. So I usually just write by myself or with Darren King.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you mentioned Arkansas and Nashville, because I was reading a little bit about your bio and noticed that those are probably your two main home bases that you've had in the past.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, how did traveling between those two places and then branching out from those two places, how has that helped to form your overall sound?
Well, Nashville's a town full of professionals, so the songwriters are machines. And that part about songwriting has helped me immensely, going back and forth for so many years, working in Nashville, having that influence, writing something and then hearing what some waiter at a writer's round just wrote 10 minutes ago, and you're like, that is so much better than what I just spent a month on. So that has helped me tremendously, but being from Arkansas, some of the best writers I've ever heard are people that I grew up with who were never writing for record deals or publishing companies. So they were writing to resonate with people. So that's where influences like Ben Nichols from Lucero come into play. Everybody back home knows Lucero and you know, people like the Turnpike Troubadours and those kind of dudes from Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma. And yeah, so just a mesh of those influences. You know, I try to really take the heart and soul of that and kind of bring a little bit more structure to it at times, if that makes sense at all.
Yeah. Absolutely. Justin, are you currently are you on tour right now? Or are you supporting an album? Or
I'm not on tour. I'm just playing one-off dates, which I really love to do. I love being here. I love being in Nashville, where it's the belt buckle of the Bible Belt, so everything is close. So I can, you know, live a normal life and be home with my wife and my dog and go out and play shows whenever I want to. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm supporting my new record that just came out about 6 months ago called New Beginnings. So that's what I'm doing.
And what's the best way for your fans to find out where you're going to be playing and how to purchase your music?
You can go to justinkaleb.com. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of that stuff. Just Justin Kaleb. Kaleb with a K, because my parents are awesome. I love it. It gets confusing for people to spell it. I love it. Yeah, everybody can find me there. Just type my name in. I'll come up. Apple Music, I've been in a fight with them for 6 months now. My new record is not up under my name on Apple Music for whatever reason, but all other streaming services, you'll find my stuff.
All right. Well, can we hear some more of that great music?
You can. Thanks for calling it great. I'm all warm and fuzzy now. This is off the new record. It's called I Do.
Do you ever feel like a rose too close to the winter? Or a lonely wolf howling at the moon? A dusty farmer back in Oklahoma who believed the crops and rains were coming soon. I do. Do you ever feel like a wave tossed out in the ocean? A grain of sand buried by the dunes? A whippoorwill whose song is drowned out by thunder? Or a mountain spring that's dried in the month of June? I do. Fabricate a smile and take it like a man. Medicated darkness, legal speed in hand. Don't talk about your problems, 'cause they don't understand. Oh, am I the only one who gives a damn? Whoa, whoa. flag. An azalea in a garden that never blooms. An orphan child who never will be chosen. Or a lie that you've been told you still deem true. I do.
Thank y'all. It's a song called Hurricane.
Trying to make a living in a 15-passenger van. Change in my pocket, couple dollars in a coffee can. It's sunshine and roses when you're 16 out on the road. But when you're pushing 30, it's a pretty tall road to hoe. This ain't realistic. Something's gotta change. If you chase the wind, you're bound to find a hurricane. I know it can kill me, but I'll hold fast to the siren song. Come what may, the tempest or the bay. The sea's calling my name. Oh, 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 oh. Get a fresh tattoo for all of the highs, let the lows fade like the ink that I got when I was 18 years old. It's a running down dreams, now it ain't gonna cut it for long. Renegade living ain't gonna keep the lights on. This ain't realistic. Something's gotta change. If you chase the wind, you're bound to find a hurricane. I know it can kill me, but I hold fast to the siren song. Come what may, the tempest or the bay. The sea's calling my name, and I am in too deep under the mercy of the waves of the hurricane. I know it can kill me, but I'll hold fast to the siren song. Come what may, the tempest or the bay. I know it can kill me, but I'll hold fast to the siren song. Come what may, the tempest or the bay. The sea is calling my name.
Right. Take a quick drink here. We doing okay? Praise God. Song called The Leper.
I-40 is my home, and I don't leave my house too much. I only know my neighbors through the windshield of my truck. And I wave at them, they wave back, but speaking Amos, they just drive across the center lane and leave me in the dust. Nobody knows my name or knows where I am from. Every time I try to stick around, I tend to hurt someone. But sometimes when I get lonely, I start dreaming about my son riding shotgun with his daddy, living with me on the run. But I ain't seen my boy in 15 years. He don't call his dad and ask him how he's been. And everybody stays away, they're too afraid of getting burned. I am the leper, left without a cure. I am a man of music, and I give the world my songs. I live out of a suitcase so I don't hang around too long. It's written on my arms and on my torn up off the walls that I'm not the man to hold the hand of the belle of the ball. So I saddle up and ride on down the road, 1,200 cubic centimeters strong. And everybody stays away, they're too afraid of getting burned. I am the leper, left without a cure. I'm a child of the system, and I never had a home. Nobody got attached to me, so I learned to live alone. They just collect their foster checks and blow 'em on new clothes while I lay in bed, awake at night, hungry, tired, and cold. They wonder why I can't stay out of jail, 'cause I don't feel so lonely lying in this cell. And everybody stays away, they're too afraid of getting burned. I am the leper, yeah, I am the leper, left without a cure. Thank you guys so much. I've got one more song to play for you guys today. You guys are always fantastic. What a cool town. I'm pulling for your Vols from afar, as long as you're not playing my Razorbacks. It's a song about where I'm from. It's called Ozark Hills. When I was a boy, my daddy looked at me and told me, son, he said, go have your fun, boy, but don't forget where you came from. So I packed my bag, suit, guitar on my back, and chased the sky. But those words my daddy said play like a record that keeps spinning in my mind. So when I die, don't cry. I live a life that I was born to live. When I die, don't cry. Just lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Lay me down in the Ozark Hills. From the California coast, New York City down to Mexico. Top of Appalachia to the muddy banks of the Ohio. I feel you like the summer wind, I hear you like the ghost of old Tom Joe. Don't worry, Dad, these feet remember every step that leads me right back home. So when I die, don't cry. I live the life that I was born to live. When I die, don't cry. Just lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Lay me down amongst the white oaks, where the mockingbird sings a song that echoes through the valley. When I die, don't cry. I live the life that I was born to live. When I die, don't cry. Just lay me down in the Ozark Hills. I'll die, but don't cry for me when I die. Just lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Lay me down in the Ozark Hills. Again, I'm Justin Kaleb. Thank you guys so much for listening.
That's Justin Kaleb on the Blue Plate Special. Thank you for supporting live music on the WDVX Blue Plate Special, presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Friday Big Plate. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville, downtown on the corner of Gay Street and Summit Hill Drive. Join us Monday through Thursday and on Saturday at noon inside the Knoxville Visitor Center for the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Coming up on tomorrow's Big Plate down at Barley's, we'll have Jordan Foley and the Wheelhouse. And then on Saturday, we'll be right back here at the Visitor Center for Emma Zeck in a double bill with Aaron Wolf. Additional support comes from the Tennessee Arts Commission, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, Downtown Knoxville, and the Crown Plaza, Knoxville. Follow WDVX on Facebook, and you can watch the WDVX Blue Plate Special anytime you choose. Subscribe to the WDVX YouTube channel to see select video performances from the Blue Plate Special and more. Get info, watch video, and listen to the Blue Plate Special on WDVX.com. We're getting ready for our second act, but I wanted to first remind you of a couple of other events that we have coming up. In November, on November 1st, we will be back at the Bijou Theater for Tennessee Shines. That'll be hosted by Jim Lauderdale. He'll have guests Daryl Scott, Chris Knight, and the Poe Ramblin' Boys. Tickets are on sale at knoxbijou.org for Tennessee Shines. Again, that's next Wednesday, November 1st. We'll also have Taps and Tunes right here in Visit Knoxville. It's a free show at 6 p.m. on November 3rd. That's a week from tomorrow, with your host, Evie Andrus. Big news, we have our Fall Fun Drive coming up next week as well. We begin on November 1st. That will run through the 8th. More details on that to come. We've already got a lot of great thank you gifts gathered up for all of our supporters of WDVX. You can go ahead and go to our website, WDVX.com. There's an option to donate there on the website. Or if you want to wait and speak with one of our visitors or one of our volunteers or DJs, you can call in beginning November 1st and make your pledges of support. Well, I'm pleased to welcome back. It looks like we're getting all set up here on the stage here. No strangers to the Blue Plate Special. Will you welcome, please, the Spooky Ooos?
Hello, everybody. We are the Spooky Ooos. Getting ready.
Sorry about that.
Rocking at the zombie hop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Hell, they're already dead. They ain't never gonna stop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Well, the band starts playing when the sun goes down, and a walking dead come a shuffling around, digging themselves up out of the ground. They want to get back up, cause they want to get down. Rocking at the zombie hop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Doing that Boney Maroney and a dirty Bob. Rocking at the zombie hop. They got raggedy dresses and raggedy pants. Everybody want to do the zombie dance. Long dead looking for true romance. Every little zombie wants a second chance. And they're rocking at the zombie hop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Shaking up and down till the pieces start to drop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Yes, we gotta keep rocking. Play that song, baby, play it again. Gotta keep rocking, so they don't start thinking about brains. Zombie hop, rocking at the zombie hop, doing that Boney Maroney and a dirty Bob. Rocking at the zombie hop, yeah, we got a motorcycle jackets and a poodle skirts, all covered with dried blood and graveyard dirt. Mini skirts showing off what's left of their knees, and beehive hair it is with real live bees. Yeah, we're rocking at the zombie hop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Oh, shaking up and down till the pieces start to drop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Yes, we gotta keep rocking. Play that song and play it again. Yes, we gotta keep rocking, so they don't start thinking about brains. And we're rocking at the zombie hop. 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 Hell, they're already dead. They ain't never gonna stop. Rocking at the zombie hop. Thank you.
Well, as you may have guessed, we are a paranormal honky-tonk band. know that was on the tip of your tongue. So the next song is a, kind of subject that's verging out of the paranormal, courtesy of our own representative, Tim Burchett, who I agree with on absolutely nothing but this issue. But I really like him on this issue. I mean, he's really done well with the whole UFO thing. And I guess I agree with him on Bigfoot too, but absolutely nothing else. Yeah. So without further ado, this is a song about what's going to happen after the saucers land. A lot of buttons on this thing. Well, the day after they landed, everyone lost their mind, hiding in the basement with guns and wine. A week after they landed, we began to recognize they weren't here to eat us or take out pride. And if change is what you're after, it's coming faster. Now can't you feel? And this change will blow the rafters off this disaster that we call real. A month after they landed, fell apart the web of lies. Our own people had hid the truth right in front of our own eyes. And 10 years after they landed, it was hard to recognize. No money, no poverty, no fear from the skies. And if change is what you're after, it's coming faster. Now can't you feel? And this change will blow the rafters off this disaster that we call real. Didn't seem right to let our crooks off at first, but in the deal we got, a new world nobody heard. What you're after, it's coming faster. Now can't you feel? And this change will blow the rafters off this disaster that we call real. If I could get a little more accordion in the monitor, that would be great.
We've got the Spooky Ooze with us here on the Blue Plate Special. I meant to check with Red Statistics prior to the show. We kind of put our heads together and decided you've probably visited, 6 or 7 times at this point?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's like home away from home.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year, because we always got a gig to plug, and our gig this time is at Beardsley Farm Harvest Festival. They're a great community garden and resource for local agriculture in the city of Knoxville, over behind Knoxville College. And we're going to play there 1:45 to 2:45 this Saturday.
All right. Now, given your band name, the Spooky Ooze, and the subject matter of your songs, is it safe to assume that October's a pretty busy month for you?
Yeah. Usually we get some Halloween gigs.
Yeah. So do you ever surprise people and show up sometime in, say, April and do a Spooky Ooze gig?
Oh, we are
Yeah.
we are a year-round available
Wonderful.
band. You know, if you have a funeral or a seance or an exorcism you need played, we do all of those.
Or if you just want to sit around and contemplate the unusual, we can provide background
Yeah,
music for that.
Yeah. And you know, we do have a lot of UFO songs, and that's a year-round thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like all the time.
So have any of you ever experienced a paranormal situation or seen something extremely odd that inspired any of your songs?
Yes. Yes. So there's a protocol for inviting a UFO to come into your field of vision, your awareness, and it's created by Dr. Stephen Greer, who's an amazing UFO activist, one of my heroes. So I did this protocol, and it worked. A UFO showed up.
Fantastic.
Honest to gosh.
All right. So I've seen you in other band configurations as well throughout the year. Can you talk a little bit, if you're having a slight sleepy patch with the Spooky Ooze, how else can people see you here at WDVX or around town? Where's some other band configurations that we might find you in?
Are you talking about me personally?
Or anybody, yes.
Anybody. Well, Jim has a steady solo thing that he does, and he also organizes Folk at Fourth, which is a music series over at Fourth Presbyterian Church on Broadway. That'll be gearing up in January, right?
We're coming back this next year
Coming
in
back.
January.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the people that Red calls if someone doesn't show up at the blue plate, so I'm here.
Yeah, but that's not what happened today.
No, it's not.
I don't get out.
No. I do a monthly jam, community jam, over at the Sustainable Future Center. We call it Jamageddon, because we're going to keep jamming till the end of the world. And it's open to anyone and everyone, second Saturday of every month. So I don't know when the next one will be, in November. So yeah, if you're a musician and you want to meet other musicians, come on down. That's 201 Ogle Avenue in South Knoxville.
All right. And introduce our band members, please.
Well, this is the lovely Jim Myers, who I started this band with, 10 years ago.
Just about, yeah.
I'm Alex Pulsifer, and this is Bill Dabbs, who didn't want a microphone.
Fantastic.
You don't want to hear me sing.
No.
So we've discussed your upcoming show. I'd also like to share with your fans the best way to keep in touch with the Spooky Ooze so they don't miss a show.
That would be Facebook.
Okay. Head on over to Facebook for the Spooky Ooze.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if you're in the studio audience here, you are fortunate to get a first-eyes view here, and I'd love to hear some more music from the Spooky Ooze. Got some more for us?
Yes, we do. So this is a song about a werewolf, a working man who happened to be a werewolf. Seasonal. Wait, that's the wrong song completely.
Yes, it is the wrong song. I knew you would realize that.
was employee of the month, pissed off, and trying to be the most effective person I could be. And then walking in the woods one night, I got bit. It gave me some perspective. Yeah, it set me free. I heard a growling and a snarling right behind me, like to make me swoon. Whoa. I felt the big old teeth sinking right into me. Now I howl at the moon. So I don't bark at the world no more. I howl at the moon. My freak flag is unfurled, so my friends, let's howl at the moon. Come on now, howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. Somewhere out there is a big old silver bullet, and it's gonna find me. If you don't like my big old wolfman mullet, just you get behind me. 'Cause a werewolf ain't afraid to die, much less be out of style. And a werewolf lets those petty workplace politics pass right on by. So I don't bark at the world no more. I howl at the moon. My freak flag is unfurled, so my friends, let's howl at the moon. Come on now. Howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. So if you're at wit's end, don't you grow around the bend. Never know who might become your new best friend. We're part of the whole, like wasabi on a sushi roll. You gotta know when to hold on, when to let go. I don't bark at the world no more. I howl at the moon. My freak flag is unfurled, so my friends, let's howl at the moon. All right, here's your sing-along part. Come on. Woo!
Thank you all so much. So we're gonna do an old Halloween standard now. It's our only cover. Having said that, I can't remember who we're covering. But the name of the song is "Bringin' Mary Home," and it's a wonderful song. Wait, no. All right. I'm really.
I was driving down a lonely road on a dark and stormy night when a little girl by the roadside showed up in my headlight. I stopped and she got in the back and in a shaky tone she said, "My name is Mary, won't you take me home?" She must have been so frightened, all alone there in the night. There was something strange about her, her face was deathly white. She sat so pale and quiet there in the back seat all alone. I never will forget that night I took Mary home. I pulled into the driveway where she told me to go. Got out to help her from the car and opened up the door. I could not believe my eyes. The back seat was bare. I looked all around that car, but Mary wasn't there. A light came on the front porch, a lady opened up the door. I asked about the little girl that I was searching for. The lady gently smiled at me and brushed a tear away. She said it sure was nice of you to come out of your way. But 13 years ago today, in a wreck just down the road, our darling Mary lost her life, and we still miss her so. But thank you for your trouble and the kindness you have shown. You're the 13th one who's been here, bringing Mary home. You're the 13th one who's been here, bringing Mary home.
We want to thank Justin Kaleb for joining us today in the first half of the show. Woo-hoo! Thank you to our audience in the studio and those listening on all of our platforms. We invite everyone to join us at Barley's tomorrow for Jordan Foley and the Wheelhouse. Beyond Friday, you can visit our calendar on our website, WDVX.com, for additional upcoming acts. Please remember, we have a donation box at the back of the room, and keep in mind that it is through your donations that we are able to bring you all this great music. Thank you to the Spooky Ooos for being here. And
Thank you.
I'm hoping you might close us out with one more song.
Yes, sir.
More zombie songs. This is a song about a man named Bob who was up on the roof taking care of his chores, and something untoward occurred. Bob was cleaning out the gutters when the zombie apocalypse came. From up on the roof he had a pretty good view of the whole world going insane. He knows that he's got his wife to thank for nagging him about these drains, but she's stumbling around in the backyard now, mumbling something about brains. Bob's up on the rooftop, wondering where to go. It's the zombie apocalypse, and it's putting on quite a show. Bob's got sandwiches in a cooler and a couple of bottles of beer. He was gonna have himself a little rooftop picnic when the job got finished up here. But now the sandwiches are running low and the beer's almost gone. And he can't seem to get an answer from anybody on his phone. Bob's up on the rooftop, wondering what to do. It's the zombie apocalypse, taking everyone he ever knew. Well, zombies aren't very observant, and they really can't climb for squat. So Bob figures that he's pretty safe up here, but then again, so what? You can't stay on the roof forever, and he's got nowhere to run. Might as well climb down that ladder and join in all the fun. Bob's up on the rooftop, wondering what the hell. It's the zombie apocalypse, and he figures that he might as well. So Bob's climbing down that ladder now, still wondering what the hell. It's the zombie apocalypse, and he figures that he might as well. And he figures that he might as well. And he figures that he might as well. And he figures that he might as well.
That's the Spooky Ooze on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time on the Blue Plate Special.